First, let me get your name.
Okay, my name's Roger Wallace, W-A-L-L-A-C-E.
And does the
This is Lewis.
Lewis is how old?
Lewis is 9 years old.
And is a fully functional eagle, unlike some of the other birds that you have at the sanctuary that are not flyable, as it were.
That's correct.
Lewis had an adventure. Can you give me some details?
Lewis was hatched in a wild nest out in Washington State. He fell from the nest and fractured his hip and his leg. He was taken to a rehab center out there, but when he was healed, it was determined he didn't have full use of that foot anymore and wouldn't have survived in the wild if they had turned him loose. So they sent him to us. We're the World Bird Sanctuary down in Valley Park. And we got him when he was about a year old. And believe it or not, we have trained him to fly in our educational programs and at special events. And that's what we were here doing today. We're getting a little bit of practice. A week from tomorrow, on the 17th, we will be flying one of our eagles prior to the baseball game. And we were just down here getting a little bit of practice. He's had some time off now, and so he's a little bit out of breath there, but a little bit just sort of getting back in shape. And all that happened was he was circling around in the stadium, and just got a gust of wind got under his wings, and lifted him up. And he came down outside the stadium instead of in. This was his third flight today, and the first two went perfectly. Those, of course, you weren't here to record.
We did see actually the capture attempts, trying to coax him in. Right. How did that go for you?
He's basically trained to work for a food reward, so we carry mice with us. And if he does what he's supposed to do, he gets a mouse reward. He was more interested in what the heck was going on and how did he end up here than he was in the mice in the beginning. So he was basically just looking around, taking it all in. They're very visually oriented, and so the first thing they do is they sit someplace and look around and make sure there's everything safe and what he wants to do, and then he'll head on to wherever we need him to go.
Can you describe how he was actually finally brought back to heal, I guess?
Basically, thanks to the Cardinals people. Who was it? Billy? Billy Martin. He went and got us a big scissor lift, and we just kind of got up underneath him and tried to take him out. He was on the light posts. Something of the noise of the scissor lift or something kept him moving on. So he finally ended up here on the balcony on a rail, and Laura here, who also works for the World Bird Sanctuary, has walked over and scooped him up.
Is there any problems taking him?
A little nervous, but he stepped right up for me.
Appreciate the time. The performance again is going to be the 17th?
17th.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, guys.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Good catch, by the way. My kids love the sanctuary. We go there all the time.